Boom! Hey riders, look what we got here. Let me have a little look at this. It says I got an excellent connection. Things are kind of tidying up now. Let's have a little quick boo here. Studio looks good. I'm hoping someone will jump in with me. This looks pretty good too. I have no idea how good the sound is. But anyway, riders, Inside Cycling World, Colin here, resplendent in the full Lacole outfits. I've got the green Lacole jersey. A little look here, maybe you can see the Lacole on the back. This stuff is quite snazzy jazzy, can I say that? I've got the Lacole bibs on. Only wear bibs, folks. I only wear bibs. I don't like diaper effect. So today, guys, kind of late in the day for me here. You know, for me, 4 o'clock is late. That makes no sense, right? So anyways, what we're going to do, we're just going to jump into this baby. I'm just going to bang out this quick 20K ride here. So I think what I can do is, yeah, we're just going to hit just ride here. And don't even know what that means, man. What does that mean? The number of devices exceeded the maximum. Manage your subscription, delete at least one device. Okay, I wonder if I'm logged in somewhere else. I could be logged in somewhere else. I don't know. Let's just try again, see what happens here. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. See that? The number of devices exceeded the maximum. Manage your subscription and delete at least one device. Okay. What does that mean exactly? Don't know. Hey Neil, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, dude, just doing a little quick test here. I'm on the new machine. It's all set up. It's absolutely beautiful. I have a 32-inch monitor. I have a jacked up... Here, I gotta turn my music off. So what I'm doing now, just to avoid copyright junk, not that anyone watches, I'm just like playing music through my headset here, but I do have a mic. So Neil, you're the only one here. You're the night owl, because I'm like, well, I guess it's not that late there. Hopefully you're having a pint or two. Really hope you are, man. Have one on me. So I do have a new mic set up. Let me know what you're hearing. I just have it sitting on the corner of the table right now. Like, it's not on the arm or anything. My fan's buzzing away here. So, can you see the notification on the bottom of my screen? It's saying I have too many devices connected. So, I'm just going to step away here and grab my laptop and see if I can fix this up. Like, it says I have too many devices connected. So, yeah, like, I don't really know what that means. Yeah, you know what that probably is? There, I just turned off my fan. So now if I, yeah, like I can see the audio input right now. Like when I'm not talking, it's probably just catching the fan from my furnace at home. So it was cold enough today that the furnace had to come on. So I'm not logged in there. So I'm just trying to figure out now what this error means here. You know what? Why don't we just go into help and see what it says? The number of devices has exceeded the maximum. Manage your subscription and delete at least one device. Like, delete what? You can register only 5 devices. That's the max. If the max is exceeded, you'll be switched. Okay, that's fine. So where do I delete? How to delete? Log into your account in the top right corner. So that must mean the portal, right? Does that mean here? Account? Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's what ROUVY costs per month, everyone. If you're watching the video, $12.42 a month. Signed in devices. Take a look at this. You know what? I have signed a bunch of devices in trying to take a look at this craziness. But here's the thing. Which one is it? Which one do I dare remove? Let's just remove the iPhone for now. Doo-doo. And you know what we say, Neil? We say gadoosh. It's gone. So hopefully that fixed some problems. So that was kind of cool to see. You know, I've had this logged in on my Microsoft Surface. I've had this logged in on Joey Jojo's old all-in-one desktop. Obviously, I had it on my iPhone. I've never used it on my iPhone. I did have the app installed on the device though. Then I had it installed on Joey Jojo's new all-in-one computer that we've been doing the live streaming on. And now we have a brand new device. So let's see what it likes now. Yeah, here we go, folks. So if you ever see that come up, you'll know why. And look at this. I'm hoping that's gone. That error's gone. Before it wouldn't even let me in here. I'm the only person on here. This is horrifying. What should I do, Neil? I'm going to turn the fan back on, Neil. I'm going to have to, dude. Just trying to get used to all this new stuff here. So here we go. Sounds okay, getting a lot of fan notes. I've never seen them. Yeah, so dude, I had 5 devices. That's been all me messing around, trying to get stuff going. Yeah, thanks, Ed. Hey, good to see you here, man. I see you on Facebook all the time. I've never seen you here. So really good to see you here. Yeah, so original Microsoft Surface, Joey Jojo's old computer, my iPhone, Joey Jojo's new computer, which was the start of the streaming. And now I've said, well, Joey said, screw this crap. She just told me out of the blue yesterday, she's like, I got you a brand new gaming PC, I got you a brand new pro level mic, I got you a brand new 32-inch monitor, go become a YouTuber. I'm like, okay, if I don't, I probably will be killed. So, yeah, well, there you go, Ed. So guys, yeah, I'm just gonna bang this ride out here. I'm gonna have to turn the fan on. Neil, probably what I'm gonna have to do at some point, I don't know if I can move this mic over a little bit for now. I got like things like kind of precariously balanced right now. Actually, I might move it away a little bit. I need an arm for it. I do have an arm for it. Yeah, I'm probably going to do this super chill, although Joey just told me she's in town right now and she's picking up a huge load of groceries. So if I'm not done when she gets home, I'll be back into the doghouse again, or the barn. So, hey, quick question, Neil. You're from the UK, so you probably see it all the time. Do you wear Lacole gear? Maybe Ed does too. I'm not sure. So yeah, here we are, folks. Wow, this will be probably thoroughly boring, won't it? This will not be a good stream, I'll tell you that. And everyone's in sleepy land right now. So I think I'm just going to ride this, guys. I'm going to crank that fan on. Probably going to ride it just in this mode right here. Because as soon as I start pedaling... Yeah. So what you got to understand is I'm looking at this in my YouTube studio. All I can see is your chat. Only the free stuff one I ever said. Yeah, I got the same one, Neil. You were talking about the nice jerseys. Their jerseys are really good, aren't they? Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead of me. Neil's burning the midnight oil here. He's probably like 6-7 pints in. You know, he's like drunk YouTube watching, apparently. Just kidding. But you should be. I might be soon. Yeah, so it's only... What time is it here? I don't even know. I just finished setting the PC up as well. It's 4:15 here right now. And I said before, it's getting kind of late. That's how pathetic I am. I gotta learn to stay up late. So to me, this is like late, apparently. So I'm gonna crank my fan on here. You guys don't have to hang out if you don't want. I only have one fan in here right now. No idea how much noise it's gonna pick up. And I don't even know how good my camera's set up. I just kind of got this all going. But I know right away, I'm probably gonna want to get a second camera. So I thought it would be cool to have like a little bit of an action shot. Oh, Neil, what are you watching? Actually, this will work out pretty good here, guys, because it's going to give me a chance to figure out... Yeah, I have to watch the actual the app a little bit because I can't even see myself moving because of the delay. I don't even know what bike I'm on. Okay, I'm on the ship. Good enough. Here, now that I'm moving, I'll go back into the studio so I can hang with you guys. Yeah, you know what, Ed? there is a setting on it. So basically, it's got all these dials and knobs on it. It's a condenser mic, apparently, whatever that means. Into the Fire, Lost Daughter. Oh yeah, dude, that's a brand new crime doc on Netflix, right? I think it is. I think I saw it pop up last night because I'm always looking for something for Joey to ride, to watch. Into the Fire, yeah, the Lost Daughter. I'm pretty sure I saw that, and I can't remember if it was a documentary or a miniseries. Yeah, I got two in here. So I got this one here, this new 32-inch monitor. Then I got a 60-inch over here, which I just haven't set up. So I picked everything up around noon, and here we go. There's actually quite a bit of delay from where I'm riding and what I'm seeing. Interesting. So like on my screen, I haven't even started riding yet. So I'll get that mic figured out. I unboxed it, didn't even read the instructions, but it should be a lot better once I tweak it in. I just plugged in the USB port, it lit up, and I put it into OBS, and added it as a device, and there we go. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Just basically once I saw Joey was coming home, because she's going to come with a pile of groceries. Did I ever tell you the story? You guys might have heard it. Roger, poor Roger Trainer's heard it so many times. We were riding the col to Obisque, me, Roger, and Jills. I think it was a race. It was like one of the first times, we all hooked up in October of 2021. Okay, gotcha. And rode the col to Obisque together. Joey was doing her Christmas present run for work. I'm on the bike, totally soaked, halfway up to Obisque, riding with Jills and Roger. And then Joey says, I need the packages brought to my car. And I just looked at her like, this is like 25 below Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm like, okay, jumped off the bike, soaking wet. I happen to have a pair of like knee-high Wellingtons, as you call them, Neil, wellies, at the front door, but they're insulated. You could walk around outside at minus 30 in them. Well, I can. You wouldn't even feel the cold. But they look like rubber boots. They are. They're rubber boots. And I quickly jockeyed all of her gear out to her Jeep, about 20 bags. By the time I came back in, my hair was starting to freeze. Jumped back on the bike, and Roger was just tootling at like 2 watts per kilo off the road ahead of me. Waited for me the whole time, jumped on, and then we rode together. But I buried myself to catch him. Kind of a cool story, I thought. That's kind of when I thought, yeah, Roger's a good guy. Jills took off on me. Now we said go for it. I told them both to go. But I guess Jills just rode his pace, Roger rode his. And yeah, I had to ride really hard to get back on. By the time I got back on, I did tell Roger, like, hey dude, give me a minute. I need to rest now. So I can barely even see how I'm riding right now. So yeah, what I'll do tomorrow morning, with it being Saturday morning, I'm going to extend the screen, and I'll have this 32 as my stream screen. Yeah, you know, I always wonder. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I never say his name right. It's just Roger Jones. And he has weird hours, eh? I think Roger works overnight. Pretty sure. So what I'm really liking about doing this here, I think I mentioned it kind of a while ago. I was talking to Spin Jedi about it. Kind of like riding easier. Because I kind of found that my ROUVY experience, cycling experience, has been 45 minutes to an hour of full obliteration. Like, guys, like legitimately, my heart rate does go to 195. And if I do that, my average might be 180 for like 45 minutes. And then afterwards, I'm like just decimated. I can't function, I can't think. There's no, oh, let's stay up late and have beers. It's like nappy time. So, it's like you said, Neil, zone 2, chill. It'll get your heart rate up just enough. You'll get breathing, you'll get a sweat on. I think I'm going to do a lot more miles this way too. So my goal now going forward is to probably do a stream every day, whether it be racing, riding, whatever, right? I'm just switching around my gears here. Whether it's a commentary, so yeah, I got to work in the room too to get the mic set up perfectly. Remember too, I don't know what it sounds like. We got noise from the fan right here, and also this is the 10x10 cube of destruction. It's pretty barren. I keep dropping hints for people to send me mementos from home. You know, a sticker, a pin, and I can talk about it and add it to the wall behind me. So I'm going to move things around this room. So where I'm hanging out right now is kind of like the spare bedroom. So let's talk about my house. So there's 2 bedrooms downstairs here. I'm in the small one. And then, okay, I'm reading you here, Neil. I'll do heart rate training one night and power the next. That's because I have to complete all the challenges. Yeah, I know. I found that ROUVY, and I do like it. I have no problems with my heart rate going 190 plus, and it's possible. And my average is very high as well. If I'm not working hard, like right now, I bet you my heart rate's doing nothing. You guys can see it. I can't really. I bet you it's 135. What do we think? 118. That's okay. Just kind of chill, right? It's going to go up on these hills. Let's just, yeah. So now I got to have a keyboard near me at all times. And then what I'm going to do too, so I'm going to be doing tons of stuff like this. I want to get used to riding longer, further, easier. And I'll be doing that on YouTube, and I'm going to hit Twitch as well. I think I told you guys in the past I was on Twitch. Well, you, Neil, I told. I had some attention on there I didn't want at the time. So, kind of creepy, but whatever. I'm over the creepy days now. Over that. So yeah, I think I have this one camera just jammed on top of the screen here. I got to work on the lighting. I can see that. I'm pretty shadowed out, aren't I? But we'll get there. Maybe I'll put a light on the floor down below me. And I think I'm going to put this new monitor on a better stand. It's on a little skinny stand. I think it's pretty safe, but you never know. Drop it down a bit. And then what I'll be doing is probably looking over there more for the action on screen. Think. Yeah, I think I was talking to Chad Ritchie about this, Neil. He says he does like zone 2, 80% of his week. Which I thought, holy crap, that's a lot. And it doesn't seem to affect his power, right? So, it was Chad that was saying, because I was talking to him, saying I wouldn't mind getting like a little chill Tuesday night, Thursday night group ride going. Like, we don't have a group ride with Team GRC. It's like just racing. I guess you guys don't either, but you have easier rides where you don't go all out. Okay. Oh, Jesus, Neil. Killing me. Where are we? Well, I probably should put a couple of digs in, right? Okay, we've got something else coming up. Yeah, I did that yesterday too. You know, I actually watched my screen for a bit, so I might miss some of the stuff. Like, this is when you need like a second laptop as well. So, I will be using my Surface, I guess, kind of as a secondary way to watch messages, I think. It's going to evolve. I just want it to be, I kind of want the stream to be like the ROUVY Interactive Hub. Or I'll take their name, you call it the portal. Something like that. Yeah, and man, I don't know what you guys have for fans. I need to see what you guys are going to say here. Like, what's your fan setup like? You know, it might, but remember I'm on a brand new PC, so I don't even know if I set that up. I made sure the rider's name showed up, 100%, all that kind of good stuff. So I have this one fan that is getting so old and pathetic that I kind of have to hand start it. Does it have a Strava segment? Oh yeah, it does. It's coming up, right? Oh crap, I'm on it. So I'm watching the delayed feed, is what I'm doing. Does my mouse pointer show up on the screen? I would imagine it does. Just trying to get into a reasonable gear here. Himalayan cedar. Looks like it's about 1.3 kilometers long. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're in Australia. Sometimes I don't pay that much attention. 6.5%, not bad. False flatty, as we call it around here. I should turn off that kudo stuff. So yesterday I rode like this. I rode just solo. Super relaxed. Pushed a bit on the hills, but there was no one near me. Get up their heart rate. And the Neo bites. Woo! So yeah, crazy all-out day today. Probably took me 3 hours to get this computer running. Just the setting it up, getting the stand for the TV to work, the monitor I should say. Took a break for chores. Whew. Getting there. So like, I only have one gear left after this. I've only got a 28 on the back. And we're staying with the 28. Once I'm up here, I'll put the shaft back on. But yeah, I should have this so 2 screens going. So when you go hard, even I can't talk. Yeah, see that. Keep on it. So it looks like sunset or something. Sunrise. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Okay, I'm back. Heart attack avoided. Okay, good to know, Ed. Yeah, I got this one old Honeywell floor fan. You might be able to see it. The camera's got a pretty wide angle. And like today, I had to hand start it. The motor's kind of bogging down on it. I do have another small one that's kind of just a face fan. But I stripped everything apart and didn't set it back up. Yeah, you know what, Ed and Neil, I think you're both on smart bikes, right? Neil, what are you on? I know you're on a smart bike of sorts. Ed says he's on a kicker bike. Yeah, you got it, Neil. That's the typical ride for me, but now I am just going to chill before this next little bump. Watt bike, yeah, I always like those two. I mean, obviously that's the next step for me. Smart bike. I really like the virtual gearing, or the gear selection, whatever you guys call it. Because I got a 50-36 on the front, so it's fine for climbing, but the 28 on the back is not the greatest for climbing. Where it hurts me the most is the high end. With the 50, I'm so spun out. Oh, okay. Whenever I think of watt bike, so I've been back into cycling hardcore for say 7, coming up on 8 years. When I think smart bike, I think watt bike. It's kind of the first one that I think I clued into. I don't know if you guys know kind of like how they all came out. Did the kicker bike come out after that? Seems like watt bike's been around a long time. Oh, I must be on that hill now, right? I wish I am. Okay. Oh yeah, I am. I'm gonna have this all fixed up by tomorrow morning. And I will have the second screen. Whew. So yeah, this room, you can see, look at the walls. There's nothing on them in here, so it's echoey. And if I hear Joey come in, I'm probably going to step off just to give her a hand. See, like 10%, I'm in my lowest gear. I think I have one left actually right now. Hair looks wacky, that's good. Wacky hair, everyone likes that. Guess I don't need my headset in, do I? Okay, we're getting close. Oh yeah, there's another segment at the end. Today I was researching inside cycling, training clothing. I think that'd be something to really get into and get it figured out. I have to take a drink. First drink of the ride. Bad boy. And I'll chat as soon as I get over the top here. So that's my last gear. So tomorrow night, we're off to the casino. We're going to see the cult. You know, She Sells Sanctuary. rain, wildflower, love removal machine. Oh yeah. Up and over. Whew. Okay, I'm washing. Okay. Okay. Ed, you might be biased. I think kicker bike is the best one. What else we got? We got Stages. Doesn't Tax have a bike too? Yeah, of course they do. I'm now in my biggest gear. Yeah, I like the click. I would like the click. So I'm only on 105 mechanical here. Stage is dead. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking that as I said it out loud, that someone bought them out. Was it Stages SB20 or something? Whoa. Headset just went into the cassette and bounced out. I'm gonna pull this phone out. I think I'm on a downhill. So Neil, you were saying though, when I'm doing the streams for your races, I'm not that far behind you, am I? Or you're not that far behind me. You said like a few seconds? Sorry guys, I'm trying to see what's going on here. Okay, got it. No wonder I couldn't pedal anymore. Yep, we're gonna chill here. Takes Joey about 25 minutes to get home. So, although she was just going to get them, they gotta load them. Get back in here. Ooh, I gotta raise that chair up. It's way too low. 5 seconds, so it's way behind that right now. I don't know if that's because it's me streaming. I don't know. You know what's crazy is, I was doing testing yesterday, Kyle jumped on with me for a little bit. So, even on Joey's kind of like all-in-one office computer with an i5 in it, nothing powerful. It would take like at most 15% CPU usage. My Microsoft Surface, because it's a laptop, 75% usage. It just couldn't do a thing. So I've learned a lot. I also learned too that the Wi-Fi adapter in the Microsoft Surface is very weak. I keep them all at work. Smart bikes, yeah. Oh, Ed, I didn't know that. So do you actually work for ROUVY then, or just kind of like an ambassador thing, or what? Let me know. I need a job, man. I need a job. Okay, I think Joey might be home. Oh, head tester and tech support up. Okay, cool. I'm not much of a tester, I don't think. I just talk. You know what, I'm telling you this right now too. I found, specifically with doing the muckers races that are longer, because you know the Team GRC Sunday short races are what they are advertised as. They're short, 20-30 minutes. Oh yeah, Neil, yeah, good comment. That watt bike looks like an absolute piece of junk. I wouldn't be caught dead on it. No way. It honestly looks like something that grandma would ride. Okay, gotcha, Ed. Yeah, dude, I see you all the time on Facebook. I just don't think we've ever actually fully met, so nice to meet you. I've been around ROUVY now, oh wow, it's like 3.5 years now. I started April of 2021. I don't know if you've seen many of my videos, but I think I've made about 120 something videos on YouTube completely about ROUVY, nothing else. So, ROUVY Army, ROUVY for the win. Yeah, I feel retired. I kind of got kicked out of my industry, and I just can't get back in. I guess I'm responsible for ruining the world. That's okay, I'm good with it. I figured my back 40 on my property is a carbon sink right there. I don't cut it, I just let everything grow. So we're good to go over here. Yeah, like I said, I feel retired. Oh, there's another segment. Yeah, I think you said that. Okay, hang on, dudes. Oh yeah, okay, it's a little bit off. Oh, I'm riding super. But see, this is what I want. I just want to ride chill. You know, and I think you can tell too, like, you know, it's so funny. When I first started, you know, everyone's under the impression, oh, your heart rate's got to be low. Well, yeah, true. But there's so much variability in heart rates. I see people who I race against who are about my level, and they like max out at 149. And I'm like, I'm barely even started at that point. I kind of think of it as a car, you know, more like, I hate to use the cliche diesel, but like diesels going down the highway here, they're just idling, like 1100, 1200 RPMs. You need like a big diesel, like a Cummins diesel, a 6.7 liter, whatever they are. Not these little Euro 1.5 liter things you guys got over there, Neil. Guess I don't need that on right now. Jump back here. Hey Neil, Kyle sent me a message this morning because we were talking about Stephen yesterday, Stephen Gilmore. I guess Steve Gilmore. I don't know if you know this, but he ran into a guy. Maybe this is breaking news for you. He ran into a dude that was there supporting Steve in Bolton, UK, wherever that is, at some weird named hill. You guys have the weirdest names over there, by the way, which I love. And this guy was chatting up Kyle because Kyle was there to support this dude. Maybe you know the guy too. And he started chatting with Kyle, and he said, well, how much do you ride? Kyle says, mostly indoors. And the guy looked at him and said, are you a mucker? Da da da! So, this guy must ride with you guys. I think his name is Stephen Tong or something. Tonge maybe? But just a chance meeting. I don't know what his ROUVY name is. Okay. Oh, I still gotta do this climb, don't I? Okay. Guys, I'm just gonna step off for a second, make sure Joey Jojo's okay with the groceries. I'll be right back. Quick question for you. Do you always get off your bike the same way? I do. Left side only. Okay guys, I'm back. Notice this, left side only. Oops. Oh, come on. Clicky clicky. Here we go. Okay, I'll ask Kyle. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Got Jed. Okay, Neil's jumping off. Yeah, 2 hours. So I just said nothing's gonna rot in the next 15 minutes. So I'll just bring it in when I'm done. Maybe she'll haul a couple things in before I get out there. So if you guys want to jump, that's cool with me. I didn't expect to really see anyone tonight. I kind of thought you might be on, Neil. Maybe Bashak, but I guess not. Whew. Nothing worse than getting off the bike. Getting back on. Come on. Yeah, it looks like the stream's a couple minutes behind me. I'm watching it now and it's me currently off the bike. Yeah. I don't know. I like them. I just like my ride to be really stable. And I find with the Neo, it's got quite a bit of flex to it. So like coming from the Flux and the Jet Black Bolt, they were like so solid. I'm nervous to sprint on this thing. Probably something I should look into. Hey, I think you can win one on the 12 million challenge just by entering it. So, oh yeah, no thanks. That's too much for me. My stuff is just, before I got back in, like crappy old turbo or mag trainers from the 80s. Then I went to university, got a real job, did that 21 years, and now most of us here are floundering around. Definitely lost condition. Making too many videos. It's okay. It's all gonna come back. It's not like how pathetically weak I was when I rode Zwift. Ugh, that was terrible. So weak. When I came to ROUVY, I was like at most 2 watts per kilo, 1.7 watts. Just no good. And it was all that original old season stuff that made me stronger. Ride the Stelvio, things like that. I love that stuff. I would take that back any day of the week. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my work was more 8 hours in the office than nothing. Sometimes I'd have to work all night drilling, making well calls. Yeah, Zwift, you don't realize how weak you are. And I thought I was pretty good back then. Like, I was a pretty avid rider. But then when you get told beginner level ride to Stelvio. There's nothing on Zwift that compares. Yeah, dude, Neil, that's every day. Okay, once a week, someone asks, is there something wrong with my trainer? I don't understand why I'm so slow. Because you're riding at 50%. You know, I did find that out on Zwift. And yeah, it was like the walk of shame. I'm only riding 50%. I was aware of it before I left. I was just too bored of it. Oh yeah. What's going on? My power output on Zwift is this, and then here, because now you're riding way more close to realistic. Or was it, Ed, you wanted to go with just the number system or change the concept? I think I liked it back then because I was like, what? And I know why it was changed, because back then, when I joined ROUVY, you could look at the progression boards and it was like 93% of the users never got off that Stelvio level. And I was like, holy. So when I was Mr. New to ROUVY in April of 2021, I was like, I can't ride the Stelvio. Right. So I said, I can't ride the Stelvio, especially not coming from my Zwift background. But you know what? I did. I think it took me 2 hours and 40 minutes. First time. By myself, I didn't know anyone on ROUVY. I was desperately trying to make friends. I did it, and once I had completed it, I'm like, yeah, everyone should have to do this, baby. If I can do it, anyone can do it. You just tell yourself you can't. And then, oh, I don't know when it was. Maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now, I did my Stelvio weekend. So you've got from Bormio, you've got the Swiss side, which is the Umbrail Pass, and you've got the good side. Oh God, what's it called? Yeah, totally, it's a mind thing. It's all mental. So the good side of, oh, I can't remember it now. The world's greatest road, going up the Stelvio Pass. So I did Friday with Jill's, and so the second time I'd ever done the Stelvio, we took an hour and 5 minutes off our time. After riding real stuff on ROUVY. Like from 240 down to an hour 35. Then the next day I did the Umbrail solo, and then the Sunday I did the, oh, why can't I remember that name? You gotta shout it out if you remember. I think it's kind of the hardest side, like it's the longest. I think it's 1,800 meters of climbing. Although the newer Umbrail side is quite hard now. I think it's 1,800 meters of climbing, and it's a lot longer now. I rode that one in a race a while back, and I completely blew up. Yeah, something like that, Neil. When I take that on, I'm not going to say if, because I will. You need the gearing for that kind of riding. Neil, how long were you on your bike? Like 16 hours? Yeah, like that's all I have. It's just the cassette I picked for my trainer. My original cyclocross bike that I'm riding had better gears. Maybe I should throw that cassette back on, strip it off the original wheel. Guess I could do that. Maybe it's time for a cassette change. How do I do that? Yeah, 18 hours, brutal. How many kit changes? Yeah, I think I have 6 sets of bibs, so I guess I'm capable. Like I said, I was looking up some I guess lightweight inside riding kits today. There's a lot of brands that specialize in it. Yeah, 7 repeats. Ugh. There is one around here. It's about 3 hours from home. I think I've mentioned it, Mount Revelstoke. It's the longest paved road hill climb in Canada. There's longer that are gravel. I think it's right at 25 kilometers and 1,500 meters of climbing. So not crazy. So I guess I'd have to do that, what, 6 times? I have that course saved as one of my routes that I downloaded way back when. There was 2 segments on ROUVY. Yep. So I always tell people I never stand up. Ever. Like, we're talking. So I used to do every ride and I put a good sprint at the end. You know, 12, 13, 14 watts a kilo. On my old trainers though, once I got the Neo, there was too much movement and it freaked me out. Yeah, Neil, I understand that. Like, I was talking to you about it, and I think I said it's probably more brutal inside, but then again, outside you gotta be alert for the downhills. Inside, you could jump in the shower, have a cuppa, you know, maybe get the mints going for tomorrow. And yeah, you got that mental break from it. You got the family there. I usually do this stuff all solo. Just trying to see where I am on course. Maybe I should keep pedaling. So, yeah, keep pedaling. So you can see there, this is what happens to me when I ride with people a lot, is if I go check the map out, or I bounce around, I kind of stop pedaling. Or if I change my music. Let's get the power up a little bit here. I didn't know I was actually on the segment. Tugger and on. Tugger. Yeah, and then we're just going to chill down the hill. Heart rate's probably higher than what I wanted, but I'm okay. If it's lower than 170, it's chill. Let's get over the top. Cruise down the hill. I could never do that through. Yeah. Downhills on clipping, potholes. Oh, I know. One patch of rain and you're down. I would just quit. I always told myself when I used to ride outside, like where I live, it's just straight roads in every direction. You go 1 mile straight, then there's an intersection. Your choices are turn left, turn right, or go straight through. And if you turn right or left, the next intersection will be 2 miles away, straight, not one curve. So, mindless riding. I still do like riding outside. It's just, you know, like, here's my ROUVY promo. Convenience, safety, efficiency. You can put your head right down and go all out, which you'll never do outside. I ride at 7 a.m. unless I ride with Rick at 10 a.m. So Rick does those Friday rides. So Ed, are you riding every day at 7 a.m.? Oh, you're doing it again, Neil. Nice. Get those muckers recruited. Maybe recruit some GRC members. We'll join up with you. When I say we, I'm talking for everyone else. But yeah, actually, I'd like to ride with you guys. I always keep saying it, like, the strongest groups I'm seeing are at the muckers events. So many strong riders there. Yeah, Neil, and next time around you're going to be more efficient, and now that you know you've done it, that's probably good and bad, because you know what you're going to be getting into. But also, you've done it. Yeah, definitely want to do. So Neil, You actually did get a V Everesting certificate or whatever from that website? I think you were talking about that. If so, you should show us. Maybe I can take a screenshot or something. Then it gives me something to yak about. Okay, so Ed, you're a ride every day. Yeah, I used to be that guy every day. People say, how much do you ride? I say, every day, which meant 29 days out of 30. I'll do it as just ride agains. I want to build VPs. Yeah, exactly, Neil. Love it. Cool. Take a picture or something, or tell me where to go look. Actually, I think I've seen the website before. I guess I could probably search your name, right? Oh, I guess I'm all done. Neil, thanks for pushing me on that hill. I got my 5-minute power best for this month anyway, 298 watts, which is not where it should be, but I'm okay with it. So wow, we're on stage 3. Are we gonna make it? Who thinks we're gonna make it? Oh, I can't see anyone now. Sorry guys, I'm total amateur at this. Okay, cool guys, thanks for joining, hanging out with me. I gotta jump off now, get those groceries in. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, Neil. When not on ROUVY, I ride my granddaughter. Yeah, okay, cool. You know what I was gonna do? Where I live, there's a ton of senior citizens' homes, like a ton. I thought about getting one of those taxi bikes and being that dude that takes, you know, some seniors out on a bike ride. Just get them out of those places they gotta live. So I'm kind of looking into that. I started looking at different bikes. I just don't know all about, you know, insurance and all that kind of weird stuff. I don't want to get myself in trouble, right? So anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump. I gotta haul groceries in. Thanks for chatting, and we'll see you again real soon.